moves! Welcome to this special presentation of what it takes to prepare and get ready for an investigation. Typically our cases, a lot of them are under 12-hour visitations that we do. Private residentials, businesses occasionally, that kind of thing. A lot more in the private sector. A whole ordeal to get ready for a full investigation, a full case. Generally, like if it's a day walk, we won't really take as much equipment with us. Grab the quick kit, which is just a case that has like the basic of everything. You know, just kind of grab it and go. Those kind of situations are more so when a client is urgently needing us in and they can't wait for the 3 to 5, sometimes 6 weeks out. Generally the day or two, sometimes 2 days before investigation, start to prepare the equipment, start to charge it. A lot of things that need charged, of course. Some things run through some tests, especially if you haven't ran this equipment or we hadn't had an investigation for a while. So we will run a few things, make sure everything's good, make sure batteries aren't corroding or ruining equipment, anything like that. For most, so we're loading up the cases, getting them ready to go. We have everything, of course, from the equipment cases. We have the first aid kit, which is more so used in the physical health ailments and things that you might run into, bumps, bruises, headaches, even constipation. I think there's something in there for that fun stuff. And then we have also then running on the other side, we have the spiritual protection first aid kit, I guess we can call it that. My bag of tricks, as it's been quoted as being named. It's kind of big nickname that for, we're going back to chapter 2 maybe? And that has more of the spiritual stuff. You have your smudges, you have your oils, you have crystals, you have your Reiki candles and protection items and various other things in there too that we might need should we run into a situation where we might need to use that. Spiritually, sometimes I will prepare myself by meditation, various different ways of doing that. Sometimes I do chakra alignments, sometimes I'll do a meditative bath, sometimes I will just do a sleep meditation. It really depends. And of course, in spirit interceptor, tripods, a few other cases have the pods in them and some other electronics. You have cameras up the yin yang, you have audio recorders up the yin yang. Fellow paranormal investigators understand exactly what I'm talking about right now. The investigation, of course, throws you off your circadian rhythm. You generally will sleep during the day. If it's a night investigation, you sleep like take a nap that afternoon or sleep, kind of your sleep pattern just gets thrown off. I'm getting the equipment packed tonight, and I gotta get up ass crack of dawn and load it. And then being out of state, as this investigation is across the state line, there's a little bit of a drive, so I'll be leaving early to meet up with the team. It's like Tetris sometimes when we have the full equipment. You'll see a little bit of that here coming up. On the road again. I hope this trip goes faster than the last. What is this, Iowa? Wow. Get your life figured out, Iowa. So, Iowa here, about 15 minutes from destination, and the light rain changed into snowflakes. This is April. It's not unheard of. So the drive didn't go too bad. It went kind of quick. It's usually the going home aspect once you're tired, exhausted after doing investigation, or depends on how much I open myself up, how much spiritual stuff I do and allow myself to be drained, that kind of thing. It's not beneath me to try to meet up with a friend or crash somewhere in a good way and not crash because I've fallen asleep at the wheel. So, yeah. Alright, at Culver's, that's our meeting place of this trip. It's our choice Not sponsored by them, but just figured it'd be easier to meet people here. Yum! Even though I'm not really hungry, but yeah. Let's go meet the team. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hi everybody.
Hi.
Recording. Say hello everybody.
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
So now we have to get to work, so check out the case in our full episode. So appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoyed this little behind the scenes case preparation. Peace. So now we have to leave you because we got to get back to what we do best. And hopefully you like this little behind the scenes little look at what it takes to prepare for a investigation. And hopefully you enjoy the chapters and tune in, chapter 9.